So Insta360 just released this new camera called GO3 and I've been using it for a couple weeks already. Thank you Insta for sending it over, by the way. And you know, the first time I took the camera out of the action pod, well, I thought it's almost as small as a bee. And at that point, I got a really cool idea. Okay, so we have a Beehive behind me. I don't have any gloves or anything, just head protection. I'm gonna be wearing sandals, and to be honest, I'm a little bit scared because I haven't been that close to the bees because I'm a new person to this colony, so they don't sting me or don't feel threatened. I had to rub this wax on my basically palm, so in that way I can approach super close to this beehive and not get stung. And to be honest, at first it was very like nerve-wracking and scary, but now I feel good. You know, I don't feel threatened at all. Maybe it's because I haven't been bitten yet. If you get stung, it's not that scary. Just don't get nervous. It's okay. Just relax, calm down. Everything will be fine. So that's the mentality I have right now. And to be honest, it helps a lot. We'll see how it's gonna go. They said bees can sense your stress and sweat also if you stress a lot. So try not to sweat. That's what I was told. Okay, let's see. Hands down, the best part about this camera is its size, and I think it's more about the versatility and different ways to mount this camera rather than about the image quality, although the image quality is also decent. Okay guys, what do you think about the audio quality? Right now the camera is around 1 meter away from me. I'm using the action pod on this selfie stick, as you see. I think the frame is really wide, it's crazy. It's relatively quiet right now, so there is not much external noise or wind noise or city noise because it's super early right now. Everyone is asleep. You can only hear birds around, and it's the sunrise right behind me. How's the, by the way, dynamic range? If I'm filming against bright source of light, probably the brightest source of light. All settings set to auto right off the box. I did not change anything. Look, this is my camera bag, and you know guys, I'm always trying to carry as few things as possible with me so it doesn't weigh too heavy at the end of the day. So this thing is huge for me because I don't need a special accessory or anything. I can just have the camera by itself, and if I see a road sign or anything, I can just quickly attach it and get unique framing. Even though it's not a 360 video, but it still gives you an option to reframe it, and it's awesome because you can repurpose your videos for shorts or for longer videos. And also you can adjust your framing a little bit. You can get a little bit higher of a shot or get the bottom part of the shot more in the frame. That's really innovative. I think more or less everyone making the same cameras, but when you see something like this, it just gets you genuinely excited because you want to try, you want to see the new capabilities and new ideas come in your head. And you see the camera has the magnetic mount in here. It's secured in place with these two locks on the side, so it will definitely not fall off. Really trying. Maybe it is possible, but with me it never happened. But listen what's cool here. So you see the mount in here, but also there is mount on the action pod. So you can attach it like this. So let's say you film with the GO3, the battery is running out, okay, but you still have some power in the action pod. You can put your camera here and use the same mount. You don't need any additional accessories. You see, like, you can bend it in any way you want, and you can attach it to a tree or to any surface really, and it's really fast and snappy mount. Now this camera has a lot of different modes, so you can change them all by just pressing this button on the side, and you can scroll through all different modes this camera has to offer, or you can just manually slow motion, nope. Loop recording, nope, nope. And FreeFrame video is one of my favorite, yeah, it is my favorite mode. And it's because I can reframe the video and make one clip available for my YouTube channel, or if I want to repurpose the video and make a short out of it, I can crop it inside the Insta app without losing any resolution, so the video stays as crisp as it was if it was shot horizontally. So that's really a cool and unique application of this camera, and it also helps to have a really impeccable image stabilization, which is really good on it. And you see I'm filming and rotating the camera at the same time, so if you're filming in this mode, it doesn't really matter. It has the horizon lock option, so if you go to Insta360 app, it's just horizon level all the time. So I filmed a lot POV shots for filming my S23 Ultra videos that's about to come on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for them. They're gonna be super epic. Yeah, I filmed a lot of POV shots, attaching the camera here, attaching the camera here. So the image stabilization is really important for you, and I have to say it's really good on it. Now I can't just talk about this camera without talking about the action pod. Since you see, one of the points of this camera is being super lightweight and portable, that means it's really limited in battery life. Although I watched some reviews about the previous version, GO2, and people said the battery life was not so good. Well, here I was filming for 30-40 minutes, I think, about that time, without losing the battery. Yes, the camera got super hot, but it did not give me any warnings like it's overheated or something, but it got pretty hot, so be wary of that. Once I filmed everything, I can just put it into the action pod like this. It stays here magnetically, not falling out or anything, and I can just put it in my pocket like this and go into the next location and film some epic sunset or, you know, something else. By the way, the sunset today is incredible. Oh my god, you see the sunset? You see the sun behind me? Wow. It's a beautiful day to press the like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, please don't fall. Okay, the second thing about the action pod is that you can monitor the image. So basically it has this screen, and when the camera is installed here, it works as an action cam, like regular vlogging setup, I would say. So you can attach it to, hold on, and you can walk around and film yourself. It's extendable. So you can put it like this on the floor, on the ground, film yourself. Or if you want to continue vlogging, you can have, you know, set up like this, and it's very portable and lightweight. It's unbelievable, to be honest, because guys, I used to film on cinema cameras, and I used to film YouTube videos on cinema cameras, and it's horrible. So this is really awesome to have something like this for BTS, for traveling, for a lot of stuff, because it's also waterproof. So I think the camera has better protection against the water, so you don't have to worry too much about damaging it. Although here comes a little critique about this display. You see, it's good to judge the framing or see like if you got it in the shot or not, but it's not really a crisp display, if you know what I mean. But it is bright, it's plenty bright. In bright sun, if you blast the brightness up, and this is very important when filming outdoors, because I think a lot of people will use it for outdoors activities. And another thing is that if I disconnect the camera like this, I think it's already recording. Yeah, I'm already filming. You see, if I walk out, walk backwards, so at this point, yes, the image transmission is decent, but if I go further back, I'm thinking we have around like 5 meters or so, maybe 10 meters between the camera and the display action pod. Is it in? Oh, it's there. Cool. Okay, I take my critique back. I guess you can walk a little bit further than I anticipated. All right, so technically I can attach the camera somewhere like this, you know, if I want to film something over here, and then I can walk back to my action pod, press on the screen. Yeah, I can actually see the image, and this is really cool if you want to film something from far away, or animals or insects that you don't want to disturb, and you need an option to trigger the camera remotely or take a photo. You have this option with the action pod. Another thing that I absolutely love about this whole system is that I don't need to pair the devices together. So whenever I have the GO3 mounted to, like, you know, to my chest or to my cap, well, all I have to do is just press the power button here, and I don't need to go into settings to connect them remotely. Look, it just turns on and the camera turns on, and that's okay. They're already paired, connected together. Yeah, it just works with the press of the button. Also, there are voice commands on the camera, so I can say, take a photo, and it will take a photo. Or you can start recording. Yeah, you see it, it just started the recording. Stop recording. By the way, I'm not sure how far away I have to be from the camera. Let's test it right now. Put the camera here, take a photo. Okay, it just did. Start recording. It just did. So you see, like, you can put the camera somewhere remotely and you can activate it from the distance. Most of the times it works. So it's either you're just gonna say a couple of times in public, like start recording, start recording. Okay, now it just stopped recording, but I guess it's because of my accent. Oh, it started it again. Yeah, but that's a cool option to have for sure. Yeah, by the way, this is how I'm filming right now. You see, guys? So I have the camera mounted on this fence. Really, you see, it stays here securely, stays in place. So can this camera be used in commercials? Well, listen, obviously a professional dedicated camera will give you better image, but I feel like the GO3 is not about the image quality, but more about the convenience of use and about the different mounting options, because you can put it on your forehead, you can put it anywhere because of the magnetic mounts. Also, you can put it in a Beehive. And to get a shot like this, if I wanted to get it with a professional camera, I would have to go and rent a probe lens or buy it, get a camera, a cinema camera, and it would increase the overall size of the whole setup, make it practically unusable for one person. Plus, a tiny camera like this would not disturb the bees as much as a bigger setup like I'm using right now. If I used a more threatening setup, maybe bees would feel a little bit hostile towards me and I would not be here. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you Insta360 for sending this camera over. Make sure to subscribe as I have a really cool video on the way. And meanwhile, make sure to watch this video as I think it will be perfect for you. And yeah, I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye guys. Make sure to subscribe too. And I see you soon next week. Click the video.